Jussie Smollett lied today in fascinating news that I called. And we, as a family in my house, we were talking about this the day it broke. And a lot of us were saying that we think he faked it because it was an orgy of evidence that just made up a movie-like scenario. He, at 2 a.m., this actor who's only on Empire. I've never heard of this guy before. I don't watch Empire. And I don't know many Trump supporters who watch Empire. I can imagine that. Conveniently, gets assaulted by two MAGA hat people who recognize him, who had a rope in their hand already and some unidentified liquid. So it's like a premeditated attack to follow him to Subway at 2 a.m. in negative 9-degree weather. That sounds very plotting to just hang a rope on his neck and lose a fist fight. Two guys lost a fist fight to him. Really? I can't imagine it. I cannot imagine he beat two guys who are plotting to hang him at 2 a.m. at Subway. It's ridiculous. The story was too ridiculous from the get-go. But now, as day by day it is unfolding, you saw the story unravel and blow up in everybody's face. The entire left side, who was 100% supportive of him, because they do not believe facts, they believe stories. And they should have just heard him and waited for the whole thing to come out. But no, they immediately believed him. This ridiculous story. So now it's blowing up in their face. And it's very exciting. This is some of the most exciting news I heard in a while. To watch this whole event unfold. This guy destroyed his career because before he called the police with a rope around his neck, he called Lee Daniels. With the rope around his neck. Look what happened, man. And then he calls his manager. Now, if you just had a rope around your neck to strangle you or whatever, the first thing you do is take it off. That's very common sense. Anyone who had any emotional reaction to having a rope around their neck would take it off. Then you want to call your manager. You call your manager to spin a story. I got beat up by my boyfriend. I don't want the press to get a word of that when they ask me about my black eye. What do I say? Blah, blah, blah. And then he called 911. So it's as if he was setting himself up. And now they have video footage of the brothers, the two guys who were on the show, buying a rope and gloves and ski mask at this place. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're buying the rope and the gloves at a place that was nearby. So the whole thing blew up. It's very exciting. But it proves that since this era of sensitivity started and the idea of my truth, not the truth, started, it's going to blow up in people's faces because they don't believe in the truth. They don't believe in facts. They believe in things called my truth, which is a lie. So I almost love that this blew up in everyone's face. It's very entertaining.